Hey, how you doing? Good, man. How's things? Good. I was just starting to go live. And we're on to trying to get this thing balanced here. Let's try this way. Who? Tomorrow she gets here. She gets here tomorrow, yeah. Yeah.
At the end of your wife, you wanted to get together something while you guys got back to me.
On Facebook?
Yeah.
I'll tell her.
She did get back to me, but she did get back to me again.
I'll definitely tell her again. All right, man. It's good seeing you. Good evening from Disney's Hollywood Studios. The park with the best music in town? We shall see. We shall see. I am Lou Mongello. Thank you so much for joining me live tonight on a gorgeous, gorgeous night at Disney's Hollywood Studios. The crowds are low. The weather is fine. The music is in the background. And that is why we are here to talk about, to celebrate, to enjoy the music of Disney's Hollywood Studios, which has been the subject of our last, not one, but two, because my guests talk a lot. No, I'm only kidding. Our last two podcasts, 704, 705, I think, and I felt it was only appropriate that we spend a little time walking together, me and you, hand in hand, arm in arm. That's making it creepy, but we're going to walk together through the parks, through some of our favorite music. And again, it is, I love the fact that there's light crowds. I know a lot of people are in Fantasmic right now. Some of you made sure to yell at me lovingly via message and email that we didn't talk about the music from Fantasmic. I apologize, but I promise there will be an entire show about Fantasmic. We will be talking about the music there, so stay tuned. That's coming. Speaking of stay tuned and what's coming, I don't know if I should announce it tonight or announce it on the show for next week. But there's something new-ish, something old that's new again, is coming to the podcast feed. Stay tuned. We'll see. We'll see how we feel tonight, if we decide to talk about it tonight, or if we're going to talk about it next week. Let's get those comments back in here. If you're watching live, please do me a favor, tag and invite a friend to watch along, or take this link, share it out to your favorite group, your page, or anywhere else where other people who can't get here. It's the reason why I'm here, is to bring you with me if you can't get to the world as often as you would like. All right, enough about me. This is all about you. Let's walk and talk and listen and enjoy the music of Disney's Hollywood Studios. While we're doing that, tell me, one, if you're watching for the first time, where you're watching from, and two, if you listen to the show or if you've been to the studios, where's your favorite music in the park and why? Let's walk.
She's waiting for you. Go ask her.
And I haven't eaten dinner. I'm famished. I really hardly had much of a lunch, too. I got, head down and work today and lost track of time. So we might also have to discuss what we need to eat or snack on together while we're here.
Yeah, we'll just do a little bit this way for me. Perfect.
So as you hear some of the music in the background that you can identify, see if you know what the music is, say the name of the song and the artist. So I'll give you a hint. This one is Anything Goes, but who first performed anything or wrote or performed Anything Goes? I know, I'm a really old man that I love this music from the 30s and 40s. Not that I was born in the 30s or 40s, let's be clear. I'm not as old as Becky. I got here a little earlier tonight just to do some research for a project, and I've just been sort of wandering around Hollywood and Sunset and Echo Lake, just doing exactly what I talked about on the show, which is just paying such close attention to the music in the background.
We're going to the show right now.
Somebody said to get fried chicken. Where can I get fried chicken? I was thinking of a Ronto wrap. Maybe some tachos. You know, over time, since '89, some of the storytelling details of this park and these streets sort of being locked in time in the early 30s and the 40s have been lost for one reason or another. But I love the fact that the music has remained, for the most part, consistent, especially on Hollywood and Sunset Boulevard. Other sections of the park have changed a little bit, including some of the entrance music. But there's something comforting about coming into a park and hearing that same music over. We talked about it at Magic Kingdom. We talked about it at Epcot. And even though these aren't Disney tunes, like, I love the fact that you might not know the names, but you know you can recognize the songs. So you see how you can watch guests dancing at the Tip Top Club at the top right of the tower. Here's a trivia question for you. See how well you pay attention to the details, or if you're a Nation member and you had the Tower of Terror scavenger hunt, what is the name of the band? What is the name of the orchestra that is playing at the Tip Top Club at the Hollywood Tower Hotel on that fateful night in 1939?
Yeah, it's somewhere here.
Tá mais em exercício que se tivesse.
Look at Sue Passauer coming in with Anthony Fremont. Now, tell me the significance or who Anthony Fremont was in relation to the Hollywood Tower Hotel.
Na frente do fantasma.
Can't stop like that.
So where does the name Anthony Fremont come from?
Ciao, gracias, igualmente.
Have you seen the updated Fantasmic as yet? Emily Ennis, you're right. It's from A Good Life, one of the best, legendary Twilight Zone episodes. He wasn't just a Twilight Zone character. He was the Twilight Zone character, other than maybe Telly Savalas and Talking Tina. But he was played by Billy Mooney, who, of course, you know, was from Lost in Space, because clearly I don't have a life, and all I do is think about trivia. And actually, as long as we're going to go down the trivia path, and It's a Good Life, the opening shot of Rod Serling at the beginning of the Tower of Terror, he goes, "This, as you may recognize," I'm not going to do my bad Rod Serling impression, "This, as you may recognize, is a maintenance service elevator." It actually cuts away before he says elevator, because what he was pointing to in the show is this, as you may recognize, is a map of the United States. And that's when he starts telling about Anthony Fremont and wishing him into the cornfield, and oh, so good. I used to love on New Year's Day, they would always do a Twilight Zone marathon. I think they do it in July. I think they might do it July 4th, too.
I put it up. Yeah, but I think
A reference to Paradise Pier Hotel, Disney California Adventure. More useless trivia. The International Brotherhood of Second Assistant Directors. What's the significance, or what? Who or what is a second assistant director? Oh, it's my favorite song. I can't leave yet. Wait. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Even before Captain America, when I heard in Captain America, I got all giddy. not Captain America, right? When I saw it in Avengers, I got all giddy. I'm not going to retell my really embarrassing trumpet story, but whatever. I'm not going to say I sing this in my car, but standing here so close to me, there's so many things I want to say. Actually, you know what? I should have gone closer to Tower of Terror because you would have heard how some of the background music changes. And obviously, once you get into the queue, you get much darker, much more somber, much more foreboding. But it happens so seamlessly that you don't even notice it. And I love, love, love the exterior queue at night.
Guys, look right here.
Who sang Don't Sit Under the Apple Tree with anybody else but me, anybody else but me, anybody else but me. Left or right? Left or right? The Anderson sisters, God, you guys are good. I'm not going to say that I actually had an Anderson sisters album as a kid. Don't do the math about. There weren't a lot of crowds here when I got here, but I think most of the crowds are in the showing of Fantasmic. I'm going to use that whistle as a sign that I should go left and we'll circle around. Rise of the Resistance is 25 minutes. Just saying. Hi. Hey, man, you're a friend, not a fan. You know that,
That's
brother.
right.
How you doing,
Chad.
man? Chad, how are you?
Nice to
Good to
meet
see you.
you.
Where are you from?
I grew up in South Florida, but I live here.
Nice.
Yeah, I moved here from San Francisco about 5 years ago, and we used to listen to you like every day up until moving here.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Why'd you stop listening? I'm only kidding.
Because I live here now. I live here now. I live it.
Do you love it better here than San Francisco? Different.
No, different.
It's different.
Different.
Summer's a little bit hotter.
It's definitely hotter. I grew up in Miami though, so I'm not.
So you're kind of used to it. It's not the heat, it's the humidity.
Yeah. You recording
I'm
right
live.
now?
Yeah, man. You want to say hi?
I want to
Yeah,
say
man.
hi. What's up, everybody?
He used to listen, but he stopped once he moved here. No, I'm only kidding. I'm just busting you, man. No, I'm just busting you.
Take a picture with you?
Yeah, man. Of course.
Awesome. I really appreciate it. Awesome. You're from the Northeast, right?
New Jersey originally, yeah.
What part of Jersey?
So it's called Plainfield. It's about 10 miles south of Newark.
Yeah, I know that.
So I don't miss it.
No.
I don't. I miss the pizza, the bagels, and
Dude.
like a good Italian bread and good Italian like deli. Yeah.
We don't have any of that.
I know.
Pistachios is a good Italian.
Everybody says Stasio's. I haven't been
Stasio's
there
is
yet.
good. I haven't found a good bagel. Pizza Ponti in Springs is good.
Pizza. So Paisanos in Windermere and
Yes.
Stuff-A-Bagel in Windermere.
Stuff bagel's pretty good.
It's as close as we're gonna get.
Like, Lou,
Hey,
super
brother.
cool to meet you,
Thanks, man. Appreciate
Take
you.
care.
All right. Have a good night. I love how friendly everybody is. Everybody's so nice. You know, we're going to revisit the moving to Disney show. Why? It's literally, I keep moving it on my calendar. Like every week, I move it back 2 weeks, move it back 2 weeks. But one of the things, and I think we might have touched on it the first time, it's not just about Disney. There's something about, and I think it's just sort of a byproduct of being so close to Disney. People here are just friendlier. They're just nicer. Like, whether you go to the grocery store, or you go to Stuff-A-Bagel, like, people are just nicer down here. And it's one of the things I really appreciate about living in this part of Florida. By the way, have you listened to how the music has shifted? The tone has shifted. The style has shifted. It's a little bit more like upbeat and peppy, and sort of we're moving from those strings and woods of the 30s and early 40s into a little bit more of the late 40s. I can't believe that there's nobody here. This is awesome. So I think I mentioned it on the show, so I'll just touch on it here if you didn't know what I was talking about. Right here, there used to be a guard shack that would sort of occupy this space, because the idea was that this whole section here was on stage, right? That's why the pavement here is red-ish. That's why the pavement transitions from red to gray, because this is sort of where backstage started. So you'll see it's why this is the Backlot Express, right? And you can even see in the building what's sort of like the onstage part, what's the offstage part, where, because it's where cast and crew would eat. So you see even here, the pavement goes from red to gray because the backlot is where cast and crew would eat. It's not where, you know, any of the onstage stuff would happen. And I love because it really helped to sort of fortify the story. Even if people didn't know why that empty guard shack was here, that actually had some cool details inside. Star Choice has a 5-minute wait. As long as I'm spouting out useless trivia, what was the original name of Tatooine Traders? When the park first opened, it was not called Tatooine Traders. Do you know I've never done a live review of Sci-Fi Dine-In? Wait for it, here it comes. If only somebody, anybody. I've never reviewed Baseline Tap House. By the way, fascinating details inside, which I don't want to spoil because I did a nation scavenger hunt and pointed out a couple that like are super, super, super obscure, but once you see them, they're awesome because they don't just reference Walt Disney World, but they reference Disneyland as well. Top 10 restaurants, Becky, I just saw you. Top 10 restaurants Becky would probably hate to eat at. One is anything that's counter service. 2, anything with children. You might be able to swap those. 3, probably Sci-Fi Dine-In because it's in the dark. There's lots of children. And yeah, I could just see that being a really tough experience. That's what I just said. I've never done a review of Baseline Tap House. If only there was somebody. There is somebody right there. Say hi, brother.
Hello, everybody.
Introduce yourself.
Michael Mercadante.
Look at you guys. Look at you guys enjoying your nights.
Beautiful tonight.
It's beautiful and there's nobody here, which is I am not complaining about at all. I'll take. I'm going to walk through Galaxy's Edge. Probably won't ride. I just saw the wait time is 25 minutes. I mean, I can't do. I owe you a ride, though. I promise. All right, brother. So now listen to the music, right? That subtle transition that you just don't even notice. These like cool jazzy tunes from California, 60s, 70s, some 80s. Phenomena. And then the Italian wedding going on upstairs. Listen carefully. Oh my God, there's nobody here. It's seamless, right? It's seamless. And if you listen to the transition closely, it's not just a change in like tone and tempo of music, but there's almost like, there's like brass bells, like very like high brass bells. There's almost a little bit of like white noise to help ease that transition between very disparate types of music. I mean, we could sort of ride Rise. I may or may not have a... We'll ride next time. I promise. We'll come back. I promise we'll come back and we'll ride again. Let's just enjoy our walk through the empty park. And nights like this are great because it's like when the parks first reopened, with so many less guests, there is less of that hum of guest conversation, which sort of tamps down the background music and other background sounds. But listen, you can really hear like the animals in the background. Who's having fun? I'm not going to get in that shot. That's awesome. This is spectacular at night, especially when there's nobody here. Have you ever noticed that, like in Morocco, inside the Fez house, there are conversations going on from the inhabitants on the second and third stories? Hello. Delicious porg. Thank you. I feel like we have this park to ourselves tonight. I'm so happy I put on pants. Yes, I put on pants and came out tonight. You know the secrets about these vehicles and the reference to an extinct attraction? I'm sort of feeling like maybe I want to get one of those little coffees with the cocoa puffy things. All in the name of research. I would get popcorn too, but I only have so many hands. If only there was somebody here who could help me. Hello. Can I have a cold brew black calf, please? That's it. Thank you. See if I can do this with one hand here. Wait a minute. No, thank you. Thank you. Okay, wait, we're losing battery power. Hold on. I'm going to take a brief interruption here. Hold on, let's see if I can do this. So you may or may not know this about me, but I'm not a sweets guy. However, who doesn't love some Cocoa Puffs in their cold brew coffee? It's a good time right there. Okay, hold on. Sorry. All right, wait, I need to sort of switch out my... No problem, thank you. I gotta put you down for a second as I swap out my holder here. Talk amongst yourselves. Favorite Star Wars movie or TV show? Go. Almost there. Almost there. Stay on target. Almost there. Only one more second. This coffee is not going to stir itself. Sorry about that. Like the song used to say, we go on. A little bumpier without the gimbal, but do you notice much of a difference? Call your Mouse Fan travel agent right now and get down here because there's nobody here. And I loved, I don't know if you could hear that family and the dad like, that was awesome. I can't breathe. Remember that time Lou died while being live from Galaxy's Edge? When I was a kid, there was a, obviously way internet, there was a rumor that Mikey, the kid from the Life cereal commercial, he likes it. Hey, Mikey. There was a rumor that Mikey died from eating Coca-Cola and Pop Rocks. Remember that time that Lou Mongello died choking on a Cocoa Puff? I can't believe there's nobody. I mean, there is nobody here. Oh, they give you lightsabers to take pictures with. What? Blue milk or green milk? There's only one right answer. My friend, I really feel like we've been given like special access to the park. This is better than like an e-ride night or an after hours event. I can't believe this. I know everybody's at Fantasmic, but everybody is at Fantasmic. Now, before I say what I'm about to say, I will qualify this by saying that I have not had the green milk since I first tried it at Disneyland's opening. My understanding is that they have modified the green milk recipe from that initial recipe, but it was not. I'm not going to say what it tasted like. It tasted like dirt and cat litter. There was no. Not that I've eaten dirt or cat litter, but that's what I imagine it tastes like. It was very not my liking. However, I will go back and try again. Listen, you can hear every little sound effect, every little detail. See, now I got a problem. I have a problem. I need to eat my Cocoa Puffs and I didn't get a spoon. Wait a minute. Top 10 things you don't want to see on camera. Me trying to eat the Cocoa Puffs without a spoon. Hashtag not a sweet guy. Overheard at Disney's Hollywood Studios. Mom, why is that fat sweets guy standing by the garbage can eating Cocoa Puffs out of a cup with one paper chopstick?
And I might have to bribe him to try.
So worth it. So worth it. This actually reminds me of one of the coolest, because of you, I'm talking specifically to you, I have been blessed with incredible opportunities that I am grateful for every single day. And one of the neatest things I ever got to do in the past few years was me and it's like 3 of us were invited to Galaxy's Edge at 3 o'clock in the morning to be here for sunrise. And we were literally the only people in the park. I know I posted it on my Instagram. I think I posted it in the clubhouse. But having the sunrise come over Black Spire Outpost with not another person in frame was amazing. I know we really didn't talk about the music of Black Spire Outpost. Sorry, I was distracted by the Cocoa Puffs. Listen to the transitions. And while you're doing that, tell me all-time best breakfast cereal. Go. This is crazy. So do you hear the transition? Do you hear there's these hanging notes as you transition out of Batuu and into Toy Story Land that sort of connects the two things? This is wild, man. I've never seen this. Who said, Lou, go get some tachos? What? I mean, if you insist. No, I know. That's way too self-serving for me to get tachos. I mean, even though they're right here and there's no line whatsoever and there's seating for all of us. Oh, mama. The tachos are right there. Let's just look. Let's just for fun. Becky, look, they have alcohol for you. Oh, potato barrels, corn chips, chili, cheese. Tachos are calling my name, but I don't know. I won't. I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me eat. I mean, unless you really want to. Clint says I'd be doing them a favor by ordering tachos. I'm looking at, I have another device in my pocket. I'm looking to see what time it is. I mean, it's only 8:25. All right, we're doing it. Tachos for 200, please. Hi there. Tachos, please. And a glass of water, a cup of water, please.
Can I get a name for the order?
Lou, L-O-U.
1064 is your total. And then you'll pick it up with these two in your
Thank you very much. It's the best peer pressure ever. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. Becky Menken, did you just do an O Lou like Julie Andrews, or is that an O Lou of disappointment? Paul Clark, you don't know the joy. See, aren't you happy I did this? You don't know the joy that is a tacho? I'm a giver. Paul, I did this for you. Tachos are little like potato barrels with chili and cheese and wait for it, Fritos for a little extra crunch. I'm so excited. Here's a note from Andy's mom. So I think Tater Tot is it's a brand name, like Band-Aid. So that's why they're potato barrels. It's the same thing. Just like I didn't eat Cocoa Puffs, I ate puffed cocoa things. It's not Nutella, it's the hazelnut spread. Wink, wink. Come on, say my name. Say it. Say it. Barbecue brisket melt. Cheddar, Monterey Jack, pickles, and barbecue sauce. I'd like one of those, please. And then we'll ride alien swirling saucers and the calories won't count. I see a lot of stuff coming out. and it's not tachos. Sweet potato lunchbox tart, which is a Pop-Tart, with cinnamon brown sugar icing, toasted marshmallows, and pecans. Yay or nay? Sweet potato lunchbox tart. The dessert is a raspberry lunchbox. Yo, Lou? Oh, you're the man. Thank you. Oh, thanks very much. Let's see if I can do this without dropping it. Oh, that's not gonna. That's not a good idea, Mangello. That sound you hear is the sound of angels singing. You know what? Why don't we sit right here? Let me grab some tacho eating utensils. Just keep an eye on my tachos for a second, please. Wait a minute. This is not going to work. So I know I'm short. I get it, right? But I feel like I'm sitting on the floor because I'm sitting on a giant baby bell. It doesn't matter. I don't care. Now other people know, oh my God, look at this. Look how good this looks. I got one knife and 200 forks. Sorry? So I do Facebook, but I do a podcast called WDW Radio. It does go on YouTube too. It's WDW Radio, same thing. Thank you. Oh my God, it's a good time. I'm so happy I got this for you. I'm not going to eat the whole thing because, one, I shouldn't, and I'm not going to make you sit here and watch me eat. It's sort of like, it's a healthy East Coast version of a Cozy Cone. It's healthy because there's no giant cone sandwich thing. This is actually delicious. Becky, don't worry, I got rid of that kid really fast. You have nothing to fear. So I just got to, it says Daniel Jones is watching. Thank you for being here, Daniel. I'm going to assume you're not the quarterback of the New York Giants, but if you are, I love you. Sign your extension. So this is $10. There was a lot of food here. Like, this is a really big bowl filled to the top with tachos. There's also scallions, cheese, a dollop of sour cream. The Fritos give a nice little bit of texture and crunch. The cheese is delicious. It's like nice and like stringy. I'm telling you, if somebody could figure out a way to do like DoorDash or Uber Eats food from Walt Disney World, they would make $1 trillion. I'm so happy. It's little things that make me happy. The music of Hollywood Studios, spending the night with you. Oh. And tachos. I'm eating as fast as I can. Paul, there's no salsa. It's just chili, which is not spicy at all. I don't know if I'm hungry or this is just really, really good tonight. Like, this is a lot of food for $10. Somebody needs to write this down. Top 10 value meals at Walt Disney World. Top 10 bang for your buck meals at Walt Disney World. This makes the list. This is a lot of food, protein, carbs, dairy, and sort of satisfies the entire food pyramid. I think Trail's End is although there's a rumor that Trail's End may be changing. Michael Ledoux at the condiment kiosk, they do have, I think they have like 2 different types of hot sauces. Like the chili has like spice, but it's not spicy. This is so good. I feel bad eating in front of you by myself. It's so weird. This is really, really good. Top 10 bang for your buck meals at Walt Disney World. Woody's Lunchbox Tachos is on that list. And by the way, you don't have to be a Nation member to do this, but if you ever have an idea for a show, send it to me. If you have an idea for the show that you want to be on, you can send it to me too. I do. This is like my Italian guilt kicking in. Like, you don't eat by yourself in front of other people. It's rude. I can't believe I ate this whole thing. I did do this backwards. I should have had the Cocoa Puffs and coffee after, but it's actually good that I had coffee because I have to go home after this. I have to do research. An interview got pushed up to tomorrow, so I have to finish my research early for an interview that I'm doing with somebody who is fascinating. Fascinating. Like, I cannot wait to share this person's story with you. Tease. Speaking of teasing, I still haven't decided if I'm going to share tonight or just share on the show. I could do it on the show and I can do it on next Wednesday night. Well, you'll see, or should I say hear it, next week. So, you will see in, this person's story, I had known part of it, and then I had a conversation with this person a couple of days ago. And the more I learned, the more fascinated I became. So before this person has to go to this person's home country, well, we did it. You and me together, we tackled the tachos in potentially record time. By the way, are you paying attention to the rearranged music from the Toy Story films in the background? Thank you for indulging me. That was fantastic. You guys are like my best friends in the whole wide world. It's true, you are my best friends in the whole wide world. We should go ride Toy Story Mania just for the exercise aspect of it. Yes, I consider Toy Story Mania exercise. Don't judge me. Speaking of more food locations,
Woody asked you to welcome over here to Andy's backyard, but that's so good. That's just so good. I need to go. I was welcoming enough. I would hope so.
if I wrote Slinker right now, it probably would not end well for anybody. Saucers after tachos would not be a smart move for anybody. Oh, how I love you, Tom Hanks' brother's voice. Somebody said ride rock and roller coaster. Ooh, no bueno. I saw somebody talk about crying at watching Toy Story 2. If somebody could send me a message, or maybe this is a really bad idea, top 10 emotional moments in Disney movies. Top 10 emotional moments in Disney movies. Is it something I should do? If you know there's going to be tears. I'm walking faster, I'm walking faster. Come on, little legs, you can do it.
花卷 Commander, son of Huazhou. Loyal, brave, and true.
Shouldn't have had those tachos.
Protect my family. I'm so Mulan. I will bring honor to us all.
The Grid, a digital frontier.
Oh, yeah. I was literally just listening to that in the car right here.
Guardians of the Galaxy. Top 10 movie soundtracks. Send me that one too. Top 10 movie soundtracks.
This is what we storytellers do. We restore order with imagination. We instill hope again and again and again.
Oh, Rocketeer.
This is still the Coast Guard. You gotta go out. And I'll see you gotta come back in.
Where there is kindness, there is magic.
Into the black hole. In. And beyond.
The black hole.
I'm not bad, just drawn that way.
I know and show you what they were. Very fucking.
Great names are born of great opportunity.
Oh, I'm getting all weepy again.
10 overlooked and underrated Disney movies. Send it to me. God, I love this place.
Thank you for joining us for Disney Movie Magic. We'll see you.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
Greetings, friends, and welcome to the world.
Top 10 movie soundtracks. Somebody send me that one too, please. Because there's no way I'm going to remember this.
Favorite Disney stories to read through tales of adventure, true love, and magic. Now, join us as we journey through over 90 years of Disney and Pixar animation. A wonderful world of animation, beginning in just a few minutes.
We're going to take the long way around. Oh, you wanted to go shopping. We'll take the short way around. And Nation, I'm going to come to you to come join me on some of these top 10s and topics we want to cover on the show. Top 10 movie scores, top 10 emotional moments. I don't remember the other ones. If you could have a lightsaber, what color would it be? Oh my God, I love her Captain Carter shield. That is awesome. Sorry? Who? Stop it. He touched that one?
Yeah.
Can I touch it?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it's like me and Chris Evans are best friends all of a sudden. Did he really? He was here? Oh, I'm touching. Thank you. I'm never watching this hand again. Look at the little Spider-Man. I'm also thinking of Nation gifts. Excuse me, miss. Do you have this in short, fat, old man size? Oh my God. That's awesome. I'm not a merch guy, just like I'm not a sweets guy, but yeah, I could never pull that off. Nobody needs to see me wearing something like that. Or that. Or that. Or that. Or that. Well, they have really cool stuff in here that I've never seen before. Actually, if you are a member of the Nation, let me know in the comments. If you are a platinum member of the Nation, wait until you see one of the care packages I'm working on for you. All I'm going to say is you can't find it in any store, anywhere. merchandising. Disney World, the lunchbox. Disney World, the flamethrower. Disney World, the bubble blower. Disney World, the parking lot tram, because every kid wants them. I'm sure some kids do want a parking lot tram. Yogurt. I hate yogurt, even with strawberries. Sorry, ladies first. These are actually super cool. The first time, Becky, remember this? We saw these in Japan. It was one of the few things I brought home for myself from Japan. It's a foaming soap dispenser that it like comes out. You can't see it, but it's a Mickey head, and the soap comes out. Like, I'm sure you've seen it before. I just thought it was like sorcery from Japan. It was so cool. I'm not a Magic Band guy, really. Like, unlike being a sweets guy, I'm really not a Magic Band guy. But this one's pretty cool. I dig the retro logo. It is $45 for that Magic Band. Don't dig it that much. You know what? Somebody remind me of this too. One of these times while we're out, I'll do some sort of, I'll think about it ahead of time. I'll do some sort of contest on the fly, and I'll buy you a Magic Band. Like, whoever wins, you'll pick the Magic Band, I'll buy it, and I'll send it to you. Oh, I always get so sad when I see kids crying on their way out. I'm like, I'll buy you a souvenir, it's okay. Why don't we give you one final look down Hollywood Boulevard? Now, tell me the truth. I have a question for you. Did you have a good time tonight? Was it worth spending some of your time together with me, with us, with your WDW Radio family, wandering through Hollywood studios and, yes, having to watch me inhale some tachos?
And now, please join us as Disney's Hollywood Studios proudly presents the wonderful world of animation.
And on that note, we'll use that as our exit music tonight. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You make my day, but Wednesdays are special because we get to spend it together. I love you. I appreciate you more than you know. If there's ever anything I can do to repay your kindness and your friendship, let me know. So until next time, until next week, until this week's podcast, I guess I'm going to save the announcement till later. It involves the podcast. It involves the podcast feed. Something old, maybe new again. That's all I'm going to say. I love you. See ya. Thank you. Choose the good. Be the good for someone else. Good night. Oh, I can't go yet. I can't help it. It's like being on the phone with like a girl or a guy in high school. You hang up first. No, you hang up first. No, you hang up first. I don't want to hang up. Sing along at home. Have a great night.